All right, so we're doing a tattoo tour today with Harry's Tattoo Frost. I'll show you the before and after at the end, but let's get into this tour. So I'm gonna start chronologically with my very first tattoo. I have about 11, but this was the very first tattoo I got. All right, so I got this tattoo when I was 25, which is pretty late. That was my first tattoo, and I kind of got it on a whim when I visited Thailand. So it was a pretty crazy story. I was working at a barber shop, and like everyone at the barber shop was covered in tattoos. Literally, dudes would walk in with neck tats. Like the editor-in-chief of GQ would come in and he had neck tats. So it kind of changed my perception on tattoos, like that successful people could be tatted up. Especially in New York and places like LA. So I'm in Thailand. I literally surprised my friend. I quit my job. I flew out on a one-way ticket. I knew my friend was there staying on Khao San Road. Showed up with barely any money. I was relying on my friend to pay for shit when I got there. I was like pretty young and broke. But I ran into him while checking in at a guest house, and he was so confused because he knew that I knew he was going to be there, and I was actually planning on going, and then I backed out. Anyway, as soon as I land, he tells me that we're going to Shalong Bay in Phuket to train Muay Thai. That was like kind of why him and his girlfriend were going there. So they had a flight. I hopped on like a ferry, and I took this like crazy bus ferry, you know, like wild cross country kind of route. And I was with this Swedish dude, and we're kind of talking about tattoos. I was talking about the barber shop in Manhattan, and he was like, oh, like Sakyant tattoos are really popular here. It's like what all the monks got. And they do stick and poke, and there's like the best dude to get it in Phuket. And I was like, where is it? He's like, Shalong Bay. So I was like, okay, freaking weird coincidence. So it was literally the artist that tatted up all the Muay Thai fighters at this Muay Thai camp. His name was and kind of like an ex-monk artist, swordsman. And so we show up to this backyard beatdown on a Saturday night, and we're looking for we're talking to all these like British and New Zealander Muay Thai fighters, like big dude with cauliflower ears, you know, and there's like a ring going on where dudes are like beating each other in the ring with like girls with signs, you know, lady boys maybe. But basically we're asking for like 8 p.m. on, and like couldn't find him. People keep like guiding us into the village where to find him. They're like, he lives in a little house on this road, just keep going. And it was like unmarked streets and stuff like that. We just were looking for a little red sign that said tattoo. So it was literally like 10 p.m. The sun had gone down, and we're like giving up. Everyone's exhausted from travel. And I was like, let's just look a little longer. So we go down this other random like side road that's like totally dirt, and we finally find the house. And at this point it's like 11:30. Nighttime, you know, and my buddy, it's dark in the house. My buddy starts saying, hello. And the lights flicker on, and a little Thai dude with like a beautiful Sakyant tattoo on his chest comes out. And I go up to him and I'm like, hey man, I just got here and I heard about Sakyant tattooing. I'm really into the kind of ecology of it and would love to get a tattoo from you if you're available. And he invited us in. We watched like some Angelina Jolie movie until about 4 a.m. while he just like banged it out in his living room. There's like a saber-toothed skull that he blesses it in front of the Buddha statue, and puts like gold flakes and oil, special like ointment on it afterwards. And this is probably 15-year-old tattoo right now, and it still looks incredible. It also looked so amazing, and literally like was in the ocean the next day. Like did everything I shouldn't have with a brand new tattoo. But something about the wood bamboo stick and poke, it just made it so there was no healing process. And yeah, I mean like the monks are just covered in this stuff, and it's super beautiful artwork. So I was very happy to have that. And then after that, it was off to the races, and I just like kept getting tattoos. I'll save the next tattoo that I got, which would be my second tattoo, also a Thai tattoo. But let's see how Harry's Tattoo Frost does with this 15-year-old tattoo. Alrighty, so there's our old Sakyanti, and I got the Harry's now. I'm pretty sure that you're not allowed to get these anymore when you go to Thailand. There was definitely like a period when they were trying to outlaw foreigners from getting them. Ooh, okay. So this is actually my very first time using this. It's very soft. It looked like it was gonna be harder. But all right, let's take a look. So that's with no product on it. Now let's just get it all nice and shiny. Oh yeah. Oof, it already looks darker. Damn. Wow, that did more than I expected. There it is. the Sakyant. And the last little tidbit on this, it's called a Gao Yord, and it's 9 spires. Gao means 9 in Thai. And this is Mount Meru, which is the metaphorical center of the universe in the Buddhist kind of lineage or, lore. And the top point of Mount Meru, each one of these is a key. And when you do the prayer, it opens up the top point and opens you to nirvana, basically, which is the pinnacle of Mount Meru. And let's see if I remember the Thai. It's actually Pali, which is like an ancient, I think, like whatever Sanskrit was, ancient Khmer language, I believe. But it's Asa Wi Sang Los Pusu Pu Pa, and then you say it backwards. But that's all I got for today. So this video was sponsored by Harry's Tattoo Frost. If you guys got old cool tattoos that you want to refresh, go check it out. You can use the link attached to this video and wait for tomorrow. I'm going to do my second tattoo that I got, and we're going to go all the way up to 11. So this is an 11-part series. Peace out, fellas.